Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Right, here goes! Oh my lord! Start up! Hold back! I'm rising! Here I come!
I can't let the heat consume me!
Feisty one, eh?
Freeze Lancer! Here's a healing arm! Green astral energy!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to the Rising Falcon!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Shockwave Flash! In here!
Now you see what I can do!
Astral energy!
Say no more! My turn!
Lightning
Demon
Blast!
Fang!
Thunderblade! I can do this all day!
Its armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
This
Take
one's
this.
mine! Do it! Please now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Mega Ray!
Demon Fang! We're not finished! Demon Fang! Ignite! Demon Fang!
Lightning!
Shockwave Flash! Demon Fang! I'm not done!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Nicely done.
What's with that shining foe over there?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Can't get out of...
Demon Fang!
Will this Hey, how long are we gonna keep this up for
Now you
exactly?
see what I can do!
Now you'll learn!
A whirling struggle. Winds are coming, I never think. Lunar Eruption! Gemini
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
you all! Shining Supernova! Healing
Demon
Circle!
Fang!
In here!
Shockwave Flash!
I'll be saving this one! Need to pull myself
Demon
together.
Fang!
Shining Supernova!
Do it! Too fast! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
With this, I can become even stronger. Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making them stand guard?
Go no further!
Take it! First strike!
In a bind?
Lightning
Demon Fang!
Need to pull my Not on my watch!
Eat this!
I think I'll pass on the
Demon
handle.
Fang!
Roll now!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Soaring Light Spear! Rising Growth! I'm not done! Keep this! Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine!
I'll smash you!
Demon Fang!
You're
Demon
mine.
Fang! Demon Fang! Shockwave Strike!
I'll stop it, thanks, Kisara.
Demon Fang! Here I come! Demon Fang!
Need to pull myself together.
Shockwave Strike! Demon Fang!
Need to pull myself together.
Demon Fang! Shockwave! You're mine!
Blah, 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 magic.
Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer.
I'm on it! Shockwave Flash! I'm on Demon Fang!
That's enough!
Soaring Light Spear!
Winds of heaven. Force
I'll
wheel.
finish you here
Rising
and now!
Falcon!
Healing power.
Label charge now! In the door!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Freeze Lancer.
Shockwave Strike!
Here's a healing arm. First aid.
Turret!
Glacial
You're
spear.
mine.
Pierce evil.
Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer.
Try hard not
This fist has got your name on him! I'm gonna smash you!
Demon Fang!
Raging cascade!
No escape! Demon Fang!
Between heaven and earth!
Demon Fang!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon
Here,
Shell!
let me help.
I'm just
Demon
getting
Fang!
started!
Let me help!
Take this! I'm not done! Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Roll now!
Lunar Blast! Fancy of lightning!
Demon Fang!
Anything is...
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Flames! Vanish without a trace!
Eat dirt!
Raging storm!
Take this! Demon Fang! I'm not done! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Take this!
I can carve through all
Demon
things you
Fang!
here and now!
This is looking good! Here I come!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There's always room for improvement.
It'll be a party. Get in, get out!
Demon Fang!
I'll tear you apart!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Now,
Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air blast! A whirling circle will bring you down!
Try harder!
Winds of heaven!
You're mine!
Together!
Demon Fang!
I
No escape! I'm not done! Demon Fang!
I run the only one. In a bind,
Demon Fang! Take this! Crush! Eat this! Take this! Demon Fang!
Chain between heaven and earth. Will this help?
Soaring light spear! Devastation!
don't find them.
Ah! You're mine! Demon Fang!
Thanks so much.
Destruction!
Let me help. Let me help.
Crush! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lunar corruption.
Take this! Demon Fang! Try! Harder! There!
By the power
Try
of
harder!
flame. Vanish without a
Demon
trace.
Fang!
Thunder field. I'm on a roll. In here. Lunar blast. I'll be saving this one. I'll heal you right now. Ready. More for the healing circle.
I owe you one! Demon Fang! Here I come!
By the power
Demon
of water.
Fang! Eat this!
Annihilation.
Demon Fang!
Now.
Severing wind!
This one's mine.
My turn! Demon Fang! I'm not done!
Here's a healing
Demon
herb.
Fang!
First aid.
Demon
Do it.
Fang!
Lock.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky! Here's a healing herb.
Bring him down!
On my watch!
Demon Fang!
Solid Hurricane! Eagle Fly! In a bind?
I won't show you any mercy!
Engaging! Now you see what I can do!
It's on! Demon Fang!
I'm just getting started!
Not today!
This fist has got your name on him!
You'll soon see about that!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing art!
Dragon Shell!
First aid!
Demon Fang!
Raging Storm!
Take this!
Tower Hurricane! Uplift!
Demon Fang! Shockwave Radiant Ring! Demon Fang! Shockwave Small!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Strike! Demon Fang!
I need to be stronger.
An opponent like this should be easy. Burn in hell!
Not on my watch! Lunar corruption!
I'm just getting started! No shield can stand up to these things! I can carve through armor!
Photon! Illuminate the dark! Husball! Holy glimmer!
Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Mount! Scarlet Inferno!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here's a healing art!
Demon Fang!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark! Husball! Holy
Demon
glimmer!
Fang!
Holy land! A chain
I'm not
between
done!
heaven and earth!
Demon Fang!
A wailing banshee
I'm
of
not done!
lightning!
This one's all mine!
That'll bring you down! In here!
Hurricane!
Run for the sun!
Demon Fang! Who's this?
Take
Unleash
this!
that in your dreams! Healing circle!
Not today!
Freaking does it!
Annihilation!
Demon Fang!
Here! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Can't get out of this!
Demon Fang!
Anything in armor is all
We're not finished! Coming through! Ha! Mount! Scarlet Inferno!
Armor won't save
Demon
you!
Fang!
Like me?
Do it!
Limbo!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Here I come! I'm not done! Demon Fang! Right! Demon Fang! Engage! First strike! Demon Fang! Strike!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Step back! This one's all law!
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen,
You again.
tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria to control symbols like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master sword?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the super, then we get some answers.
Go for the weak point!
I'm not done!
More for the stockpile!
It's over!
Dance the giant blade!
Super swallow dance! That'll bring you down. Anything in armor is all mine.
Here's a healing arc!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara! Lunar corruption!
I can do this all day.
The flame is rising! You're not!
In here!
Not today!
I'm on it.
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Demon Fang! You'll pay for that! Demon Fang!
Bring you back from death's abyss! Light astral energy!
Rising focus! Crush! Demon Fang!
A whirling struggle!
Demon Fang!
Winds of the hurricane!
Demon Fang!
Bring it down. Take this.
Demon Fang!
Do this all day.
This one's all mine! Demon Fang! Eat dirt!
I'll smash you.
Demon Fang! You're mine!
Watch this.
Demon Fang!
Here's a healing
Severing
arc!
wind!
Hurricane.
Hurricane Thrust! Soaring lightning!
Watch not my fighting.
Stay away from my
This
friend!
one's mine! It's weakened!
Demon Fang! This ends now!
Do you require a hand?
Demon Fang!
I don't heal you all!
It's on!
I'm nearly done for.
Healing!
Demon Fang!
Sleep now!
Huh? Ignite!
Dragon
Demon Fang!
Explosion! Main one!
Rising Fang! Demon Fang!
Here's the evil! Do it! Sion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Demon Fang!
I'm up! Come on,
Demon
hold
Fang!
now! Armor won't save you!
Fluid Kick!
Now or never.
Fluid Kick! Demon Fang! Not today!
That move!
Demon Fang! Here comes the big one!
I'll give it
Inspiration! I'll let you all down.
Stars and light! Rain down and pure! Don't give up! Resuscitate! Wind astral energy! More with action! Will this help? I'll bring you back!
Your arm!
Not done yet! Demon Fang! Blue line!
Can't get out of this!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane strike! Lightning strike!
Demon Lash!
Hurricane Strike!
Hurricane strike! Lightning strike!
Demon Fang!
Take this!
Hurricane
I
strike!
can carve through armor!
Lightning strike!
Shine! Radiant
Demon
light!
Fang!
Force of regeneration! Prepare to be
Demon Fang!
in a bind! Don't suffer in silence!
Demon Fang! Rising Falcon!
Everlasting shock!
Ignite!
Igneous Shiftar!
You're mine! Soaring Lightning!
Anything normal is all gone!
Spread!
They're up for interruption!
Demon Fang!
Generation! Regenerate!
Demon Fang!
Don't suffer in silence!
Rising! Demon Fang!
I'm almost impressed.
I praise
Think you can fly?
I said
No
almost.
further.
Don't get
Time
carried
to let it rip! Try harder! Demon Fang!
Forgive me.
Suffering Strike! This should do it!
Burning strike! Spread! Resuscitation! Here's a healing arc! First it!
Lightning strike!
Those gods shall breath of life.
This should do it!
Burning strike!
Demon Fang!
I let my guard down.
But I'll never back down! Not today! Thanks! Demon's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
I can't move!
I couldn't make it in time.
Shine!
never
Radiant
miss.
light! Force of regeneration!
I'll
Shine,
bring you back from
radiant
death's
light.
abyss!
Regeneration!
I let my guard down.
Only hairs is free.
What was I thinking?
Bathed in blood.
Demon
Bringing you a
Demon
bloody
Fang!
howling! Negative gate! Take this! From beyond, imbue this
Demon Fang!
soul with life! Resuscitation!
This should do it! Demon Fang!
Begin!
Ah! Demon Fang!
Here, let me help.
I don't have much time!
Coming through!
Frey.
Ha! No! Scarlet Inferno!
Here goes! Flame and fury!
Rising Falcon! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Now you see what I can do!
Sharpwood Flash!
I'm ready!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Now it's just her! Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, It develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
That vision we saw, it was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent. Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns. As well as my own past, I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens. I just need a little time first. Soon, I have to be ready to face. I just need...
We've reached our destination.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Ah, Shion, just in the nick of time. Here, lend me a hand while I...
No!
What the... Oh, right. The thorns. My bad.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I overreacted.
Again, Law? Can't you even go a minute without putting your foot in your mouth?
Seriously, it's fine. I'd rather that than people feeling like they're walking on eggshells around me. Besides, I'm the one who should be vigilant about not touching you guys, not the other way around.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask. Not being able to touch people. Does it ever get lonely sometimes?
I guess I never really thought about it in those terms. It was either accept it for what it was or come undone. Before long, it was just part of my everyday reality. I think I even forgot there was another way to live. Which isn't to say I didn't feel alone. I did. Always.
So numb to your reality, you couldn't even recognize it as loneliness? I don't know how you managed.
It's fine. I know I'm not alone anymore.
But I can't even touch you. No way of lending you a shoulder when you're down? Even Alphen.
I appreciate the concern. Until I get rid of these thorns, I guess I'll have to put up with it just a little longer. But not forever. Alphen promised me that. Maybe it'll be soon, maybe it won't be. But either way, the day will come. And I'll be ready when it does.
Yeah, just hang in there. One day, we'll share a big warm hug. You'll see. I promise.
I never thought about this until now, Alphen, but doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose? I wonder what we can make with this.
If you can't decide, I'll have it raw.
Hey, wait! Don't eat that! Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Okay!
Here we go! I'll do my best! On guard! Plenty left! Leave the chargers to me! No chance! On guard! Ground and pound! Plenty left! Now you've gone and ticked me off! Going in! Tiger Blade! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Going in! Ha! The power of light! I'm ready to go! No chance! Nice try! Ground and pound! Tiger Blade! Plenty left! Going in! Tiger Blade! This one's mine! Plenty left! Going in! Going in! One more! No chance! Tiger Blade! Igneous discharge! Look sharp! Ha! Time to shine! Look sharp! Guardian Field! I'm ready to go! All right, let me at it! Going in! Going in! Plenty left! Igneous discharge! An outstanding effect! Tiger! Going in! Take this! On guard! No chance! Now! On guard! Flaming meteor! This one's... An outstanding effect! Tiger Blade! Ground and pound! Tiger Blade! Look sharp! Tiger Blade! Plenty left! On guard! Tiger Blade! Time to shine! Look sharp! Tiger Blade! Igneous discharge! On guard! Tiger Blade! Going in! Tiger Blade! An outstanding effect! On guard! Tiger Blade! Igneous discharge! Tiger Blade! No chance!
What the? Excuse me!
Yes!
Seriously? I never knew Lagiel could be so intense.
She can get that way where my brother is concerned.
She's not the only one.
opponent like this should be easy. Shockwave Flash! Strike! Rising! Shock! This one's gonna be tough. Swallow Blade! Try harder! Not a chance! Demon Fang! Strike! Soaring Light Spear! Hurricane Thrust! Take this! Shockwave Flash! Severing Wind! Rising Falcon! Strike! Here I come! Demon Fang! Ignite! You're mine! Demon Fang! Shockwave Flash! I'm not done! Demon Fang! Here I come! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Shockwave! Slash! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Try harder! You're mine! Demon Fang! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Try harder! My turn! Demon Fang! Wind! Soaring Light Spear! You're mine! You're mine! Demon Fang! Try harder! My turn! Try harder! Demon! Here I come! You're mine! Demon Fang! Strike! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! You're mine! Try harder! Demon Fang! Take this! I can't move!
Get lost! Here, let me help. Mega Ray! Mega Ray! Sighted! It's over! Here, let me help! First aid! Burning Strike! It's over! Graviton, I'm ready! Into the shadows! Mega Ray! That'll bring you down! Pathetic! Got you! Mega Ray! You're mine! Take it! It's over! Think again! Flare Tornado! One more! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Take it! Here I go! And again! Mega Ray! That'll bring you down! Eat dirt! Take it! That'll bring you down! Let the marksman handle this! Gravitas Field! Here, let me help! First aid! Mega Ray! Searing Tempest! Take it! I'm only getting... That'll bring you down! Here, let me help! Here, let me help! First aid! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Got you! Mega Ray! Gravitas Field! Go! Here, let me help! First aid! I'll bring you back from... Here, let me help. First aid! Take it. It's over. There. How's this? Gravitas field. Now, one more. Magna ray. Magna ray. Take it. You're open. Time to burn. If it's in the sky, explode! Miasma! I may have bit off more than I could chew. Here, let me help. First aid! Go! Mega ray! Here I go! You're mine! Where are you going? Magna ray! Gravitas field! This is it! Now! Go! It's over! Miasma! There! Magna ray! Here I go! I'm only getting... Burning strike! Here I go! You're mine! Here's a healing art! First aid! Searing tempest! And that's my will! Flare tornado! Burning strike! Burning strike! Go! You're mine! Magna ray! Let the marksman handle this! Burning strike! Burning strike! Here I go! Here I go! It's over! Searing tempest! And that's my will! Flare tornado! Take it! You're mine! Here, let me help! First aid! It's over! Take it! Who wants... You're open! Time to burn!